This is the fourth and final part of my Rogers Stadium review. We will be talking about food and drinks, other notes, improvements, and a general summary of my review. So when we got to the food after sound check, most of the things at the food stands were sold out at 6 p.m. and I believe the venue opened up at 5. So we paid $15 for a burnt burger that had one slice of pickle, a thin slice of tomato, and some sauce. For that price, go to a fast food joint prior to the show and get a trio. At least you'll get a drink and fries with it. The food trucks that were on site that day were literally the saviors. You get a decent amount of food for the price. It was $11 for a boba that was about this big, $20 for a 6-piece chicken tenders plus fries, and $15 for a decent sized poutine. And the drinks, we saw a Budweiser 500 ml can was about $18.50 before taxes. So food trucks, save your actual venue food stands, extremely overpriced. I know they only have those food stands, but if they have food trucks, go to those instead. The water refill stations and the ice cold drink stations where they were selling drinks, they were not ice cold. The water was warm. Like, it was water that was left out in the sun too long. I don't know where they're getting the water from. So I hope in the future they will get some sort of cooling station or have some ice on site, so then we can have cold water on such a hot day like it was on Sunday. For the other notes, there was a separate stage playing live music while we were waiting for Stray Kids, and it was really loud. And so I am already going to be bursting my eardrums for the concert. I don't need to burst my eardrums prior to the concert. And there was such poor cell reception. There were some dead zones, but sometimes I got a signal and I was able to contact my sister and my friend. I was able to meet up with a friend from Toronto. So it was just really bad. So if you're gonna meet someone, try find a designated area. And also, when we were in line to buy merch, they had a tipping option. And the food stalls too, that the tipping option was 18% by default, which is absolutely insane. You did have a skip or customize, but I think that is just a lot, especially tipping on merch. No, thank you. And the bathrooms, they were fine. You had running water and soap to wash your hands. So that's my extra little notes on other things that were outside the other topics. So these are a few improvements that I hope Rogers Stadium will take into consideration, which is make the VIP experience worth it. Have a VIP merch line on the pre-sale and show day so we don't have to wait hours on end to get the merch. An entrance closer to the stage. Seat improvement because our chairs were black foldable chairs that you can get at Walmart. If parking could be on site, could be included, or at least be given the option of parking on site. I know it's extremely limited, but make us have the option. Accessibility, have more wheelchairs on site for the people who might need it, and general better communication between staff and event coordinators. So out of 5 stars, I would rate the Rogers Stadium a 1 star, and that is for Olivia from VIP Nations, Annabelle from Guest Services, and I didn't catch her name, but the lady with the yellow jacket at the end of the night with a walkie and a yellow jacket who helped me get a wheelchair at the end of the show, and other staff members who I don't have their names who made our experience a little bit better. I think it's ridiculous that for a brand new venue, I couldn't fully experience and enjoy the Fan Plaza because of the aforementioned reasons. So thank you very much for listening. I hope this gives you some insight into what to expect for future events at Rogers Stadium, unless they listen to the reviews and feedback from not only myself, but from other concert attendees and take serious action to make it a better experience for everyone.